Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I am back with another video today and I'm super excited for this one because I haven't done a food review in a while. So as you know it, today is going to be a food review and I am really excited to share my thoughts about this with you. And if this is the first time you're here on my channel, hey, welcome. I am Carol and on my channel you'll see me do makeup, start different makeup, review makeup as well, try food, review food, do DIY stuff sometimes, and do storytelling stuff sometimes as well, and along with some GWRM. So yeah, if you're into all those kind of things, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video. With no more further ado, let's get on into the video. For today's video, I tried out food from Powai Social. So this is actually a very interesting concept of restaurants. It's a chain of restaurants actually, which is known as #social, and they're spread across the city of Mumbai. They are at different locations like Powai, Thane, and many other places as well. And they have some of the most interesting cuisines because their palate is global palette. Yeah, so their palette is global. They have different cuisines coming up from different places around the globe, which I think is really cool and fun. So from Powai Social, I tried their meal box because I had ordered it in. So this is how it looks, the meal box. This meal box's name was the Peri Peri Chicken with Mexican Rice meal box. And yeah, it's pretty good. Minimal packaging, I have to give you that. They do have a box with different compartments or different like sections in it. And then that box is put inside like a holder kind of a thing so that it's avoiding any kind of spillage, and they don't have too many extra packaging involved. So I think that's a smart way to go ahead with packaging. I think that's really a very good idea. Next, what they have done is in the compartments I found a piece of lemington, the Mexican rice, the salad, and the chicken. So I will start with the salad and then go on to the rest of the items because I want to take it like how you would have a complete meal, because this was a meal box anyway, and I want to take it with the entree, mains, and dessert. So let's start off with the entree, which was the salad. So I will zoom in and show you the picture of how the salad looks. This is how it looks. It was made with cabbage and mung sprouts and all the good stuff. It tasted fresh and clean and it was really yummy. I think I would definitely try to make it myself as well. So recently I developed a taste for salads. Actually, I wasn't into salads when I was a kid, but as I grew up and got into my late teens, I started liking salads a lot. So if salads are made well, I really do appreciate them and I try to recreate them myself. And this is definitely a salad that I would love to recreate and try on my own because it was so yummy and so fresh and so light. So definitely a 5 on 5 for the salad. Followed by the chicken and the rice. Okay, so the chicken was peri peri chicken and the rice was Mexican rice. So let's start with the rice. Rice was Mexican rice, so it was seasoned perfectly. It had just the right amount of veggies that you need. But it also has capsicum, so if you're out here who's allergic to capsicum, make sure that you inform the hotel or the restaurant makers that you are allergic to capsicum and not to add that in the side note while you are ordering. Otherwise it was perfect. It was seasoned perfectly, the rice was perfectly cooked, the veggies in it tasted so good. So definitely would give also 5 on 5 for that. But if I were allergic to capsicum, I would probably give it a 4 because there was capsicum in there. But since I'm not, it's just that I don't really like it. That doesn't really count in. So definitely would give a 5 on 5 for that. You know, it tasted great. It looked great as well. And this is how it looks on picture. I'm just gonna zoom in and show it to you. This is how it looks on picture, and it looks really scrumptious and really nice. It's the kind of rice that usually you would get along with stuff like, I don't know, like thicker curries. So this really was a really good rice, and I think it was hands down very yummy. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is a peri peri chicken. This is how it looks, and the quantity, y'all, let's talk about the quantity. It was so much and so good. I did not expect that I would get almost 2 medium sized chicken breasts that would come along as well, and they did send that much. Okay, it was too much for me, so I still had some left over, and I used that to make a quick recipe, quick ingredient recipe that I will share with you towards the end of the video. So make sure you're watching the video till the end for me to tell you what I did with the remaining chicken. So stay tuned, watch till the end for you to know what I did with the remaining chicken. So yes, the chicken was peri peri chicken, and it had its own gravy too. First and foremost, taste. It was divine. Okay, I'm not someone who can tolerate spicy things very well, but I do believe that this one was just the right amount of spicy. I did not feel like it was almost lacerating my mouth or something. I felt like this was really yummy, and I would definitely order it again. And it came again with its own gravy, so you know, it was not too dry. It mixed along very well with the rice, and yeah, it was perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked, just the right amount of spicy, and more so the amount of, you know, the amount that came in it, the quantity that came in it was hands down awesome. So again, stay tuned, watch till the end to know what I did with the remaining chicken. So 5 on 5 for chicken as well. I really liked it. I think it went really well with the rice. That combination was perfect. Okay, usually when I hear peri peri chicken, I already have a, you know, an ideology because I have that set taste which I have from Nando's, but then these guys had their own twist to it, which I think was really nice. It was a little bit tangy, a little bit spicy, and at the same time it gave you a little bit of that Indian spice taste, which was really yummy. I think people who are used to, you know, an Indian spice palette will really like the flavor of this peri peri chicken. So again, 5 on 5 for the peri peri chicken. Next, last but not the least, it was the piece of lamington that came along with it. So if you guys don't know what a lamington is, first of all, I will zoom into the photo. So this is how the lamington in the meal box looks. And if you guys don't know what a lamington is, it's basically a sponge cake which may or may not have a little bit of icing in between, and then it's coated in light chocolate syrup and immediately coated in shredded coconut, like dry desiccated shredded coconut, and then it's served. So this is a delicacy. It's a very interesting dessert that I actually tried out when I was in Australia, when I was living over there for some time. So it's like a delicacy over there, and I've never really heard people, you know, make lamingtons over here, at least when I was younger. So when I saw that piece of lamington in the meal box, I was over the moon. I was like, oh my god, it's a lamington, and I'm having it after so long. I just hope it's really good and it tastes as it used to taste back in Australia. So I took a bite. Okay, I took a bite, and yo, it was so good. The cake was perfectly spongy and fluffy, and it had icing. It kind of had that cream layer in between, and then they had coated that piece of cake with chocolate and a little bit of coconut, and it was decadent. Okay, it was really nice. It tasted like a piece of heaven in my mouth, and it was so good. So I would definitely give like 6 out of 5 for this one because it was my favorite. I loved it. took me back to memory lane, and would definitely order this meal box again just to eat the lamington. Yeah, that's probably why I would order it. Even though the chicken and the rice and everything else was great, I'm a sweet tooth personally, and that was what I really really loved. So that is it with the product review, which was the food review for peri peri chicken and Mexican rice meal box that I tried from Powai Social. I think it was great. Overall, it gets still a 5 on 5. Great taste, great appearance, and really good packaging. They had generous portions, and I'm sure if you are someone who doesn't like finish everything at once, this is going to be a little bit extra for you, and then you'll definitely have a little bit of chicken left over. So what do you do with the leftover chicken? Here's what I did. So if you are still interested, please continue to watch it. It's going to be called the extended cut, but here I'm going to tell you thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and this was all the tea, so make sure you subscribe if you want to know more tea of more different food that I order in the future, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video that I make. Also follow me on my Instagram handle, which is curious.carol, and I will see you in my next video, but stick around and watch the extended cut as well. Welcome to my extended cut. Here's what I will tell you what I did with the leftover chicken. I have no photos of what I've made because I was so super hungry when I made it, but I will tell you what I made. So with the leftover chicken, what I did was I stored it away in my fridge, and the next day I had some bread and some veggies. So what I did was I shredded that chicken, right? I shredded that chicken, and then I refried it, and I grilled the bread. So you gotta grill your bread first. After that, you shred your chicken, refry it on the pan. Use your pan to heat it up rather than a microwave. It gives that char and it makes the chicken taste heavenly. Oops. Okay, and then once your grilled bread and your charred chicken is ready to go, take your bread, take a slice of cheese. Oh my god, take a slice of cheese, put it on one side of the bread, and on the other side maybe you could add whatever sauce you like. Say it can be the sweet chili sauce, say it can be tomato sauce, whatever you like, or even mayo for that matter. Apply that on the other side, and then add your chicken onto it, and then if you want you can add veggies like cucumber, beets, carrots, whatever, if you want, if you are like a health nut, and then you can put it all together and enjoy that wonderful sandwich. It makes a great snack or a great even lunch or dinner if you are again a health nut. So yeah, this is what I did with the chicken I had. I used both cheese. I used cheese when I made one of the sandwiches, and then I used mayo for the other of the sandwiches I made, but this is what I did with the chicken. So you can also use this when you are making like your own fried rice or noodles or something. Whenever you have these kind of chicken left, you can just shred it up and chuck it in there. It just makes the food all the more delicious. So with that is it for the extended cut, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Oh my gosh, this happens to me when I try to speak fast. I do get tongue-tied sometimes. Anyway, so if you love this video, you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe so that you never miss another video that I make. You turn on that notification bell, and also follow me on my Instagram, which is curious.carol. I'm always active over there. I have different polls going on, reels going on, posts going on. I always have something on the other going on over there, so make sure you follow me over there. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Ciao.